Right, guys, what's up? Good morning. Got some things moving and shaking. The biggest one, come on, Capr, CAPR, just came out with a press release. What's up, Dom? Josh Totem called this out in the Facebook group. Nice call out. Very, very massive run. $4.50 in a span of, a couple of minutes. That's really overextended in my opinion. But who knows? CREX coming back up a little. ITP is a possibility. Right now, though, it's kind of making this reverse U shape, so I need to see it do something else. But yeah, there's some potential there for sure. I really like Torque. If Torque could get going, if it breaks $2, it's got room all the way up to 377. Huge gap to fill, and if it breaks that, then it's got room up to 6 something. So this giant gap on Torque is pretty nice, but we'll see. Well, NAT is selling off pretty hard today, so I'm going to take that off. It probably means oil might be selling off. Well, maybe not. Let's see here. There we go. Neon. See, Icon's starting to move up a little bit. Not much volume. It's got to break $1.11 pre-market high, and this 100-day. 100 days at 105. So okay, something's off with Thinkorswim because I'm seeing 109 or $1.09 on the time and sales and only $1.04. Yeah, something's off. My level 2 and my level 2 is not syncing up. Let me see if it's happening on everything. No, Torque looks fine. Capper already down 100% survival rate. That's a crazy press release. Oh, here goes Icon starting to pop. Just made a new high a day here. I'm gonna go on this guy. See it's going. I'm just gonna try to see if this breaks this high a day here and tries to get going some more. Try for a little A little scalpy scalp. Just to start the day off right, you know. I wish my level 2 would work on this stock. We're just all the way up to $1.24 and I can't see it. What is going on? I should have waited. Thought my level 2 was working again, but this is acting real wonky right now. Oh, Thinkorswim, come on, what are you doing? This guy's trying to hold up here and trying to get going. Oh, now it's starting to come back some. I don't like this upper shadow, and I think I'm going to get out of this. Let's see where this candle closes. This candle's got 2 minutes. I wish I could have seen it hit 124. That would have been a nice little quick 10-cent scalp. Stupid level 2 acting crazy. Let's see if this candle can close over 110. No, level 2's barely moving. The time it sells is not moving at all. Oh my goodness, Thinkorswim, what are you doing? I may just have to get out of this if Thinkorswim can't act right. It's going to be really hard to trade this if the time and sells in level 2 is not working. Oh, I'm in on Icon. I was trying to get a quick little scalp on this from this 115 up to that 125 area, and it got the little quick 10-cent move, but it just didn't. Thinkorswim didn't show me it. So now I'm kind of holding here for a second to see if this is going to try to keep climbing some more, see if I can get something out of it. If Thinkorswim will act right. I'm not looking for much. I just wanted 10 cents. And it was there. It just didn't show it to me. Just looking for a quick little scalp, for a little quick win on this guy. But I'm going to end up taking a loss, it looks like. Capper's starting to come back up, it looks like. This is being held up by the 100-day at 105. And it could dump off. I don't have a lot of hope for it now. I wasn't looking for much out of it. And I don't know if it's gonna starting to crack $1 here. Let's see if $1 holds up. Yeah, I've got a bad delay on my Thinkorswim. There's about 10-15 seconds between everything going on. Cause that candle didn't open up till about 10 seconds after it was supposed to. Yeah, it's starting to crack the 9 EMA here. I'm gonna see if this is gonna come back up to and get back over $1. If it's not, I'm gonna get out of it. Capper's trying to break the VWAP. Let me put a stop loss on this because I'm really upset about Thinkorswim not acting right. Yep, Capper is. Oh, do I want to try it here on Capper? Hmm. Yeah, my level 2 is acting weird on everything. Let's see. Okay, Capper having a bit of a pullback. I'm actually gonna go on Capper. Nope, nope, maybe I'm not. Trying to see if I can get it at 450. MITT above uptrend. Capper's starting to pop up. I'm gonna go. If it breaks $5, it's probably gonna move. See if it's gonna push through $5 or not. Still couldn't push, man. See, it keeps trying to push back up there. There we go. That's a good open on that candle. So maybe we're going to start running here. See, there's a lot of sellers at $5, but we got right through those sellers, no problems. So let's see if this guy can keep pushing up. So we still got held up by $5. Oops, gotta take my lid off before I get any drink there. But it was a test. So if we can keep pushing for it. Let's see, there we go. Pushing back over a little bit here maybe. Yeah, there we go. $5.20 so far. We want to see this candle close over the 5 minutes, so we got 4 minutes for that to happen. Pushing back up towards 525 again. See if we can get over. Yeah, let's see. 521. This candle right here is what it's trying to break over. There we go. Starting to break over 530 now. 550 is going to be a little tough, so that could be a profit target if it can get to 550. Let's see if Capper's going to get a big push. It got through 5. It didn't break very hard, though. It got up to 542 so far. Like I said, this candle needs to close over 5 to show that strength. We still haven't had a big push on this yet. You got a nice average. See, that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to get in at that 450 area. That would have been a great entry. And I miscalculated how many shares I could get. So back up that 540 area. Let's see if I can push through. Come on, let's see 550 on the ask. Here we go. See 550 on this ask. Get up there. Still struggling. Flip over to Icon real quick, see if I'm still in it. Yeah, I'm still in this garbage. Alright, great. Fantastic. Alright, Cap, I want to see you rip up to 6, man. I want to see you test 550. Quit messing around down here in this area. Get up there to 550. You got real close. Yeah, 549 was as high as it got. So we got 45 seconds for this to close. Capper coming back down a little bit here. You would think, I mean, it is great PR. 100% survival rate for their COVID treatment. That should be like the biggest press release ever right now. Should be. Like I was saying yesterday, this market is funky and doing things however it wants to do. See, okay, good close. We closed over 5. We may have a little bit of a pullback to the VWAP here. Because we did have just 4 green candles in a row, but as long as the VWAP holds. Now, that 550 that it hit could be it could be as much as it's got though, so you got to keep that in mind. As much as we all want this to rip to the moon because of this great press release, at the same time, it doesn't mean it's going to happen. Got to be careful. Yeah, we're definitely getting some big volume. That candle was almost 5 million in volume. And we got bag holders still trying to get out. Probably shorters thinking about trying to short this at 5. So we'll see. But we still haven't had that real big push yet. You know what I mean? That big push where it just blows through. Blows through with buying volume and has a big 50-cent rip in one candle or something like that. What's up, Satoshi? Good morning. Here we go. We're pushing back up to 550, so let's see if we can get through there. Or if we even see 550 this time. Oh, we might see it. I think we're gonna try for it. Maybe not. We got real close to that 550 area. There we go. Let's see. Oh, yeah, we're going right through it. Push right through 550. See if it can get above it and hold though. $100, nice, Dom. That was not a bad place to get out. I'm not mad at your exit there, especially with that entry that you had. I'm trying to hold just to see if we're going to get the big rip on this. As long as it's showing some strength, I'm going to try to hold it. But if it starts turning back around and getting ugly, then I got to get out. But yeah, I want to see this at least. I want to see this at least up to 6. But it may not get there. 550 may have been all it had. It's hard to say. It is hard to say. See, how's my stupid icon play doing? All right, we're getting a U shape on icon. This ugly piece of trash. Oh my god. If that ends up working out for me, I will be appalled because that was just supposed to be a quick scalp. Yeah, it was a nice, good play. You did a great job on it, Dom. Definitely a great job. I'm just holding to see if we get that crazy rip, like, cause this ripped 450 in a matter of minutes in pre-market. So that's what I'm wanting to see is if it can get back up to 6, and maybe have that crazy rip where it just goes nuts. That's what I'm looking for. I mean, we've had some nice little thick green candles, but this does have the potential for a big rip if it can keep pushing up. So we're still fighting with that 550 area. And this candle's fixing to close. Let's see where it closes at. Don't sell off too much here. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too, Satoshi. I'm, trying to hold this to see if we get the big rip on it. I'm a little concerned because we really haven't had a pullback. It's been a lot of green candles, so with this many green candles, it needs to have a big rip soon, or it's going to have to consolidate and do a U shape and all that nonsense. Like when you have this many green candles in a row, you need to get a very big green candle to really shake things up, because right now we're just kind of slowly moving up. But we've not had a pullback yet. None of this moving. Okay, pushing through 550 again. Trying to get above it again. I want to see 550 start holding as some support. There we go, over 560. Show me some strength there. Show me what you got, Capper. Show me the frisk. Yeah, no, good on. So let's push through. There we go. Now we're starting to push up. Come on, buying volume. Come in here and make this thing rip. Quit messing around. We've played this little step ladder game long enough. It's time for a rip. It's time for the big boy. It's time for a big rip over 6 and a halt. So that 550 kind of trying to hold up as some support a little bit. It keeps getting bought up when it starts coming down to 550. Oh, and then, okay. Drop below 550. So still not really getting that support yet at 550. I want to see this candle close over 550. We got 2 minutes for it to do that. Don't like this. Don't pull back on us now. Gotta rev the car up to that 550. Alright, so here goes the pullback. We're gonna pull back down in the VWAP most likely. Which means this is now gonna have to consolidate. Yep. Yep, there's the pullback to the VWAP. Because I don't think there's no way this can get back over 550 in what? 43 seconds to try to have a strong green candle close again. UAVS just shot up. Dirty UAVS. See, what did we hit? Was it 575 we hit? Yeah, we hit 575. Surely that's not as much as this has got. And we absolutely want this candle to close over the VWAP. We don't want this to drop below the VWAP. But like now, it looks to me like we're going to have to make a little U shape, a little handle. Nice. Satoshi got a nice little profit. So some of y'all already locked out at that 550 area, which was pretty smart. I think that was a very smart trade to lock out there for sure. Because this may not do anything else. That may have been all it had. Cracking $5. $5 needs to hold up. $5 needs to be new support. Nice. Good job, everybody, locking out, making some profit so far. Good play. Don't anybody hold because I'm holding. I'm holding just because I want to see. I want to give it a chance to see if I can get a nice big win if this can rip. It may take a little longer. You know, I don't think it's going to rip here in the next 10 minutes, but maybe in another 20 minutes if this can U-shape around, then maybe it can rip. There you go. Nice. Everybody killing it today. Good job, guys. Good job. Everybody being smart. That's what you got to do. I'm being extra right now. I'm being extra risky because this is kind of a reverse U-shape. I'm wanting to see this VWAP hold up and the $5 area hold up and be a bottom and then just start climbing back up again. Where's Daniel B at? Daniel B, you're awful quiet this morning, buddy. You are awful quiet. One Life's looking to get back in, try to get him another scalp. Oh, I just got my stupid fill on icon, so I took a loss there. Where in the world is Daniel B? He's gone. He's disappeared. He went to his mountain villa estate in Bogota to plot his next actions of which government he's going to take over. Let's see, we got a minute for this candle to close over this VWAP, so if we can get that close, that'll be good. See, 15 seconds here. If we close over 525, that'd be even better. I'll close right at it. So now we want to see this candle start coming up. We want this candle pushing up. We don't want it pushing down. There we go. Start there. There you go, candle. Push up. Push up over 530. Let's get back up to that 550 area and test that area again. This is that little cup and handle. We got the cup here. We got the handle here. So if this can push up and break over 550, then we got a stupid cup and handle pattern. So let's see if it happens. No, push up. Don't push down. You need to start. Don't like that. I do not like that. This needs to come up, not down. May have to be one more candle for this handle to finish out. As long as this candle holds up above 5, then it's still okay. But I'd rather see it try to break on this candle than the next one, but if it takes the next one, then it is what it is. Starting to lose a little bit of volume on this play too at the moment, but I mean we are just kind of consolidating right now above 5. There we go. There comes a little bit of buying. There you go. Get back up towards that 550. You're so close. You just was right there at it. Come on. That candle hit at 546. Push up there. Push that little 550. Let's try to break back over. Let's see this break back over 550. Show some real strength. Show me the frisk. Come on, Capper. Show me the frisk. I want to see you get frisky. Let's get spicy in here. Oh, now we're coming back down, so still consolidating. Yeah, it is looking strong for now. It's keeping some nice strength and keeps pushing back up towards resistance instead of support. Don't go down too low now. So we got 40 seconds for this candle to close. I like to see this candle close over 530 at least. We got 14 seconds. Ooh, we're starting to get some interesting buying. We're starting to get quite a bit of buying volume, it looks like here. Okay. So that was a pretty good close on that candle. And we need to see it start pushing 550 again. Coming back down a little bit. There we go. About a little bit of buying came in there. I don't know what it was, 532 or something, but they all got taken out. Don't sell off too much here. We don't want this coming back down too much. We really wanted to hold over 525 at this point. Yeah, there we go. Push back over 530. I don't want you below 530. Well, then we're testing 525 again. So I mean, we are seeing it get bought up every time it drops below 525. We just want this candle to close above 525 to show that that's some good support. That's new support. Because what you want to see on a stock like this, where it's slowly building up, you want to see each old resistance line start becoming new support. So you keep having to stare up. And you see there, we dropped below 525 again, and it got bought up and pushed back to 525. But we don't want it. We don't want it testing it too much. We got 8 seconds here. It needs to close over 525. Looks like it's gonna close right. Oof. A little bit of a sell-off there. This candle. Oh, we got okay. 15 seconds for this candle to close. This candle absolutely. Oh, yep. Somebody's here. The dog alarm is going off. Now the VWAP and the 9 is at $5. We really don't want to see it test that $5 area. We do not want to get back down that low. Maybe I don't like how long it's getting extended. Like this candle here, it really needed to push over 550 and then keep getting a slow climb up this way, because now we're starting to go down, which I do not like. But I mean, it is a little bit of a sell-off. We're in some consolidation, but I would prefer it to be pointing up instead of pointing down at the moment. CMRX. Let's take a look at CMRX real quick. Yeah, CMRX making a nice little climb so far. So we're starting to push back up a little bit. We can start testing 550 again. We got to test resistance, not support. So we got a little bit of resistance at 535. It got hung up on. You can see there's some sellers there at 535 sitting there. There we go. Got through that 535 garbage. We got some sellers at 540 now. And see 540 start to break down. There we go. 540 starting to break down. We're testing 550. So we did a little tap at 550. Just a little finger tap, just a little touchy touch on 550 there, and see if we can break through it. Oh, here we go. Ooh, that was straight through 550, straight to 560. So showing some nice strength here. If this can break and hold above 550, then we might see some volume start to come back in. Some good big buying volume possibly. Ooh, there's a big buyer. What was that 20,000 shares at 565 or something? 563. So this is a good candle so far, pushing up. Finger tap? What does finger tap mean? Does that give you flashbacks? Have I said that before? Or is that something else you're referring to? Is it something I should probably know? I don't know. So we're testing that 565 area. Let's see if you can push up to 6, Capper. Show me the frisk. Oh, here we go. Ooh, nice move up to 580. Let's see. Let's see if we can get this big rip. Let's see if it rips hard through $6. Give us a big old rip, Capper. Oh, that was a good, strong candle there. Let's see here. Let's see if Capper's going to have a boot. Come on, get through it. Right there at 6. See if we can bust through 6. Oh, we're going right through 6. Right through 6. Come on, buying volume. Come in here. I want to see this thing get halted. So we're testing that 6 area. So a little pullback here, which has a pretty good candle up to 6. I mean, 512 up to 586. That's a 75-cent candle. But that was just our first little test of 6, so we're going to have to test it a little bit more before we get the big break. I was just wanting to see a bunch of buying volume come in at the test of 6 the first time and see if it could get that big push through. Nice scalp, One Life. I'm gonna hold a little bit longer. I'm gonna try to give it a chance to break 6, because I mean we did just pop right up to it, and this candle, if this candle can hold up, I want to see if it's gonna. I want to see it try to push for 6 again. Here we go. Let's see if it can get back up here. Come on, get back up to the 6 area. Let's see it. I was having some selling. Okay, now I'm starting to sell off a little bit, so that's kind of expected after a candle like this. See, 611 is gonna be real tough. So actually, we need to break through 611, because that's where it got held up at, is 611. So once it breaks 611, that should be where big buying volume comes in. Let's see, come on, let's push up, get back over 6, and let's start testing 611. Still struggling, it's trying to stay over 580, but it can't. It's having an issue getting over 590. Let's see, we got about a minute and 15 seconds. Oh, here we go. Let's see 611 on this ass. See what it looks like there. So we're testing 6 right now. Let's see. Oh, we're over 611. We still, the big buying volume still not coming in yet. I'm looking for us to rip really big, and it's just not doing it. Which, I mean, is fine. It's still moving pretty good, but I really wanted to see a lot of buying volume come in there at 6. Especially that 611 area. Oh, coming back down now. So we got up there. We tested. Got all the way up to 620. Let's see this start trying to hold over 6 now. There we go. Get back over 6. Good close on that candle. Another good close. Another good candle. Nice job on CMRX, guys. So everybody making some money today. Good job, guys. Everybody's killing it. So we want to see us get back over 6. I mean, I'm not surprised there's a little sell-off there, but let's just push back over 6 here and start holding over 6. We need 6 to start acting as some support. There we go. Take that 6 out. So we're back over 6 again. Wealthy Wednesday. So we tried to get back over 6 there for a second. And guys, I'm not going to lie. I really wanted to lock in several times when I've been up like 128, 130. But I'm really trying to hold this and give this the chance to see if it's going to get a big rip. But like, it is, trust me, it is bugging me that I'm not locking in, being up what I'm up. And I will be kicking myself if it turns around on me, so. I want to see it. I want to see it keep pushing over 6. If it keeps pushing over 6, I'm willing to hold. Ooh, there's a little pullback. A little pullback down to that 580 area. Yeah, I know I could sell some now, but I mean, I only got 100 shares, so I just feel like with 100 shares, it's better to lock it all out at once than sell small positions, because it's not going to make much of a difference if I sell small. Let's see, we got a minute for this candle to close. Want this candle to close over 575. 580 would be even better. Starting to get some pretty big sellers at 590 unless they get taken out here. There we go. They got taken out. If we can close, if this candle can close over 6, that would be fantastic. That would be a great close. But I don't think it's going to close over 6. It's got 14 seconds. It would need a real nice push to do that. Oh, it might. Look at here. Look at you. See if this closes over 6. Look, if this closes over 6. Oh, look at you go. Let's see what happens here. Let's see if we might get that. If that rip might actually happen here. Because I was not expecting that strong of a close on that candle. Get over 6 and start holding 6. There you go. Get over there. Hold 6. All right, nice job today, Josh. Have a great rest of your day, buddy. Push back over at 611 mark here. Let's see here. Hold up 6. Don't drop below 6. Drop below 6 again. Stay above it. Hold. There you go. Show that strength. Show that you want to stay above 6. And I may lock out soon if this doesn't hold over 6 or start pushing up back into that 620 area. Hold 6. Oh, see, now it's starting to crack 6 again. Yeah, it is a nice step. Give me just a second, guys. My nose is running here. Hopefully this don't dump on me while I walk away. Come on, you need to get back over 6 here, guy. So 6 tried to start holding as some support. We want to see this get back over 6 another time and hold 6. Got about a minute and a half on this candle. That was a big buyer. 30,000 shares in at 6. 20,000. No, he's back there again. So we're trying to hold 6 again. If this candle closes over 6, that'll be real nice. And it's got about a minute to do it. There we go. We're starting to push up here, up to 620. See a big buying volume come in. Where you at? Where's the big buyers at? Oh, no. Don't want to test 6 anymore. We want to start testing up more resistance. We need to start testing 628. That's where we want to test next. There we go. Oh, there we go. Through 628. We tested it. Did a little quick test. To 625, testing that resistance now. Getting through that. Through 628. Come on, see 630 is holding up as some resistance. So good strong close over 6 on that candle. Start pushing up to that 630 area again. I need to start pushing, making some higher movements up. We need to break through 630 and then start testing 650. And we're above that. I mean, really at this point, I don't think we have anything left but 650 and 70. I mean 650 and 7 if it breaks. Yeah. Push through 630. Let's see. $625 still holding up at some resistance. And we push through that again. Push up to 630. Come on, there you go. Take 630 out. There we go. Getting through 630. Oh, now we're selling back off again. Pushing all over the place here. Oh, it keeps trying to get over 630. It's trying so hard. You're almost there. There you go. Oh, we're moving up. We got all the way up to 640. Back down to 625. There you go. Keep pushing up. And push above 630. Need to start pushing towards 650. Ooh, we're right there. Trying to break above 640. There's some sellers there. Come on, let's see 650. How close did we get to 650? We got real close, 642. The buying volume's starting to come in here. Pushing up to 6. Ooh, it keeps trying to get over 640. So we got a little over a minute for this candle to close. Really want to see this candle close over 630. It's got 30 seconds to do it. It's trying to close over 630. See, 3 seconds. Close over 630. Nice strong close. There you go. Closed over 630. And we're right at 650. I want to see it test 650 before I get out. I don't know if it's going to do it or not. There we go. Oh, let's see. There we go. Big buyer just came in at 640. Let's see us push over 650. Come on, you got it. You got it. You're right there. Ooh, it was so close. It almost tested it. Here we go. Come on. See 650 on the ask. There we go. It's starting to take out 649. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. See 650 pop up. There we go. Oh, right through 650. Very nice. Quick little pop up through 650. Very nice. Very nice. Buyers starting to come in a little bit. See if this can really get going. Pushing around in 650. It's trying to figure out which way it wants to go here. I'm trying to give it a chance to see if it's going to move up some more. All over the place, and I've got my finger on the trigger ready to lock out. We're pushing through 660. Here we go, all the way up to 670. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's test $7. Let's test $7. Come on. You got it, Capper. Let's go to 7. Let's see $7. Let's see $7. Come on, baby. You got it. Got some selling at 480. If I could push through 480. Trying to break through 675 now. We're through 675. See if it can test $7 here. See if it pushes up and tests 7. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Guys, I'm going to lock out. $200. $197. Woo! I'll take it. I will take it. I just wanted $200, so that's why I'm locking out. It might still push, but I didn't want to drop back down on me. Oh, here it goes. Up to 7. Very nice. Very nice. Oh, and it's pushing 7. I should have held just a little bit longer, but that's okay. I'm happy with it. So it is a nice Wednesday. After the week starting out rough, got a decent win in. It was a little rough for sure, but $200 win. $200 win. Very nice on 100 shares. And it's still looking good. It still looks like it wants to try to break 7. Let's see if it breaks 7 here. But I'm happy with that. Thank you, Mark. Thank you. Appreciate it. Good job to you guys. Everybody killed it today. Y'all all made some money. Y'all all made some very nice money. Whew, here it goes. Starting to test 7. See, the thing that still get me, which I kind of didn't want to get out because it still hasn't had that big rip yet. Like it's been moving up nicely, but if it could have got like a super big rip, like a whole lot of buying volume, and that's probably where it'll happen at is 7 if it's going to. And I want to see if it does, but good job, everybody. There you go. CMRX, coffee money. Y'all been doing good on CMRX. I keep seeing you. Oh, here it goes. Nice move up to 725. Shoo. Capper just ripping hard right now. Just well, not even ripping hard, just moving up and moving up. That was crazy to watch. It was intense for me too. From that news report, I didn't see the news report. But from 650 up to 7, I was real nervous. I had my finger on the trigger because I didn't want it to turn around, but I knew I could squeeze more profit out of it. I could have got even more out of it. It's still running. But yeah, it was definitely an intense one. But it had such good buying volume. I mean, it didn't have like huge buying volume, but the buyers just kept outweighing the sellers on every candle all the way up. Up to 742. So very nice, guys. I'm gonna take a breather. Give me just a few minutes, cause like I said, that was a little intense. So just give me a couple minutes here, and I'll be right back. All the way up to 750 gross. Whew. All right. So I got about 10-15 minutes left. I can do the stream, and then I gotta take off. I got a chiropractor appointment I gotta go to because I haven't been in a long time since this lockdown. So, whew. Is Daniel B not in the chat today? I was wanting to see if I finally got Daniel B's approval on a trade. Has Daniel B been here at all? Is he in here? No, I don't think Daniel B's in here. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe he doesn't need to be in the chat. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why I actually finally got a decent win. Took me forever finally, but of course there's a lot of talk about the economy opening up, and you can see the SPY's almost back up to the 200-day moving average. If it breaks through there, then it's probably not going to come back down, I would imagine. I mean, there's a little resistance there. So yeah, I could see. Yeah, I would say if it breaks over 300, then the market's probably not gonna crash. This is a really long run back up. So if that's the case, if with Capper running so hard today, so far, very nice run on Capper. CMRX2 with a nice run so far. But maybe what I'm getting at is maybe we'll get back into a hot penny stock market, because we've not. I feel like, and One Life maybe can attest to this, or Mark or Satoshi, if any of you guys have been trading a little bit longer. I feel like we've not been in a hot penny stock market in a while. Like we've had nice movers here and there, every week, but we've not had, like, when we're in a hot market, this top 10% NASDAQ gainer list usually has 2 or 3 100% rippers, and then a bunch of 40-50% rippers. And I would love to get back into that type of market to where we can start seeing some big plays like Capper every single day. Big, easy, predictable plays. Because this was good predictability, breaking the VWAP and then just riding right up that 9. So that's what I want to see happen. I want to see everybody get back excited. Now, I was listening to a few of the newscasts, the CNBC and different ones like that, Bloomberg, listening to some of their experts. I rarely ever do that because they usually have no idea what they're talking about. But one guy made a pretty good point, and I actually just blanked out. What did he say? What was his point? Oh, he was saying that he doesn't think the market is going to crash anymore. He thinks it's all over with because the government is buying all the treasuries, they're buying all the house loans, they're buying all the junk bonds. They're buying all that stuff, which investors don't want to buy into that stuff when the government's buying it, because the government's going to buy it at higher prices than they're willing to pay for it. So he was saying that a lot of big investors are putting their money into stocks right now. They're buying back into the stock market and actually moving that money from treasuries and bonds and all that stuff over into stocks. So if that's the case, if all the big investors are doing that, then stocks is where it's at right now. And I mean, there's a lot of value if we open back up. You just look at the REITs like MFA. A lot of these REITs are really sold off and really haven't rebounded yet. And if the economy opens back up wide open, and people are starting to make money, then a lot of these REITs will be undervalued. And there's other stocks like that too, retail. We've been looking at some retail stuff, and I think Carnival Cruise just got a bailout from the government. Yeah, look at it, up to $17. But still, if Carnival Cruise Lines opens back up full fledged and they're doing cruises, maybe these stocks, because they haven't rebounded that much, are going to have a big rebound. But that's what he was saying. A lot of investors are moving their money to these stocks that are undervalued. They were too sketchy. I mean, nobody really wants to buy them down in this area unless you're a crazy coke snorting, gator boot wearing stock investor who doesn't care about risk whatsoever buying down here, because at this point, it was looking real dim for these companies. But the ones that survived, or got government bailouts, it's possible in 1 to 2 or 3 years. Granted, we don't have another entire global lockdown. These stocks could get back up to their original highs and maybe even higher. So I don't know. I just thought it was interesting. Thought it was kind of a good outlook on it. Like I said, I'm optimistic on the future now. I think we've gotten through the worst of everything. So if the economy opens back up, then the stock market could go wild. We're having a nice pullback now, so I don't feel quite as bad as getting out a little, because I got out a little earlier before it even tested 7. But I wanted to get out in that upward momentum. I really didn't think it would test 7 and break over set and get all the way up to 750 that quick, but so yeah. But yeah, if there's any questions, suggestions, or ideas, go ahead and get those in right now. We'll give the stream about 5 more minutes to answer and discuss anything anybody wants to talk about, but I'm good for the day. Glad to see everybody making some money today. Hopefully, did everybody make money today? You got everybody who made money. Give us a little yell in the chat, a little thumbs up or a little woohoo or something. Little Alabama trader, one of his crazy noises. Lowest volume I would trade. Let me rephrase your question, because me personally, I get crazy sometimes. The lowest volume that you should trade is not low volume at all. Like, you want stocks with volume. Like, that's the key. Like, you look at this, Capri has 76 million in volume, and with 76 million in volume, it was able to run, $3, $4 about. Yeah, no, I know. I didn't. I was kind of ignoring the 9. Well, I wasn't really ignoring the 9. My thing was, when it got up here on this candle, right in this area where I sold, it was a little ways off of the 9. That's like almost 70 cents off of the 9, and then on top of that, the VWAP was way down here at 560. So I felt at the top of this candle was pretty high off the 9, and especially off the VWAP. That was like $2, or not $2, but $1.30 something off of the VWAP. And I was worried about it hitting 7 really quickly and then just selling off real hard. So that's why I sold into that top of that candle. Because like my thought was, okay, if it doesn't break 7, then it's probably going to pull back to the 9. And if it pulls back to the 9, that's 7:30, it's 6:30. So I'd be giving up 50 cents profit if I don't lock in right here. And if for some reason it didn't hold the 9 and then it dropped down to the VWAP, well, then I just gave up a whole bunch of profit. So that was my thought process on that. I just felt like it was too high off, and at that point I'm risking too much profit to see if it runs that extra 50 cents. I mean, that's real greedy to try to hold it for this 7 break and hold it up to 750. I mean, I already held this from 484 all the way up to 7, so nice job. Yeah, if you got a big account, you could have made a ton on this. No problems at all. You know, if you got 1,000 shares back here at that $5 break, or even at the 450 area, which was where I originally wanted to get in at, then 1,000 shares up to $5. That would be a good rip. But yeah. Your stop losses sell your trades. I really don't use stop losses unless it's for a loss. Once I'm up in profit, I kind of just try to fill it out and see if I can get as high as I can. But everybody has their own trading preferences. It's not a big deal. Oh, but let me finish answering Steven's question. But yeah, you don't really want to trade anything. I would say you don't, like, first thing in the morning, you don't really want to trade anything under 1 million in volume. Or at probably pretty much any point, you don't want to trade anything under 1 million in volume. And now you see it's an hour and a half after market open. The biggest runners are CMRX and Capper, and both of those have over 10 million in volume. So you really just want more volume. The more volume, the better. Because volume is just people. That's literally all volume is. It's how many people are buying and selling shares. So if you've got a ton of people and they're buying a lot of shares and selling a lot of shares, then that's going to be your volume. So it's going to be a lot of volume. The more people you have buying, the more the stock can break out. So more volume is always better. Less volume is riskier. Yeah, exactly, Satoshi. Learn from each other. I'm not trying to say, I wasn't trying to be negative towards you or anything if that came off negative. I was just saying that me personally, I don't really like putting stop losses in on the up volume or on the up pushes of candles. But there's nothing wrong with it. I mean, see if this holds up the 9, it could make another U shape back up to 7. This might not be done yet. Hmm. But yeah, the more volume the better, and the lower float the better. If you have a ton of volume on a low float stock, because people are the volume, low float or float is the shares that's out there. So the float is the supply, the people are the demand. So low float, high volume, you're going to get higher prices. That's the thing you got to keep in mind, is like the stock market is nothing but supply and demand. That's all it is. You're buying and selling. That's why the level 2 and the time and sales is so important, because they're windows inside of supply and demand. You know, the ask side is your supply, the bid side is your demand. So you got a lot of supply and not a lot of demand, it's not going to break through and move up. You got a lot of demand over here and a little bit of supply, then the stock price will go up. So you want more volume, more people, more demand. Less supply, lower the float. That's how you got to look at it. It's that type of meaning. But mid caps and higher float stocks can move too. It just takes a lot more demand. It takes a lot more volume. So once you get, like Capper's only 12 million and 12.5 million in shares, but WLL is 91 million in shares. And we see what day was it? Yeah, here it was. This is 90 million in shares. And on this day, it was like when it made this big rip, it had a ton of demand. You can see all these candles are in the 5 million range. So 5 million volume candles, that's a lot of people buying. It can push up a higher float stock. But the bigger rips, the biggest, quickest rips are going to happen on the lower float stocks with the most demand, the most volume. So the more you see, the more you watch the level 2 and everything, and the time and sales and how stocks, how they move, and if you keep that in mind, that it's all it is simply supply and demand, then you'll be able to learn the movements a lot better. It comes with experience, but just try to keep it as simple as that. Supply and demand, because that's all it really is. And here's where I'm going to agree with Daniel B, because Daniel B hates the indicators and all that stuff. None of that really does matter when you just look at supply and demand. And that's pretty much what Daniel B does. He just plain clean charts, and he's just following the demand. And you can trade like that. You can make money without all these indicators. I just like the indicators because I feel like they give me an idea of where resistance areas and support areas are, and on the 5 minute here, you can sit there. Let me go back to the capper. Here we go. You can use this 9 like Satoshi was saying. You can ride this all the way up this 9 as long as it's holding up. And you don't have to sell until it cracks the 9. And then also, like I was saying earlier, when I sold out of this, it was way off the 9 and the VWAP. So that gives me an idea that if it's getting way up off there, it's probably going to eventually pull back down to those areas. Because the VWAP especially, the VWAP acts like a magnet. If the stock goes too far off the VWAP, it's going to get brought back down. If it drops too far down below the VWAP, it's going to try to pull back up. So HTZ. Let's check this out. I've been waiting because we're in earnings season. Yes, let's see what they got. Let's see, what did that happen? Oh, they're preparing for possible bankruptcy. So that's sketchy. Ooh, Hertz. This is a big company. Isn't Hertz the ones that have the moving trucks and all that stuff? Aren't they like U-Haul or something? Yeah, rental car company. Yeah, that's what I thought. This was rebounding nicely too. I mean, there was an opportunity for a quick dead cat bounce off of this, and that's what I was looking for is to see if you're able to get a dead cat bounce play. But you can see it sold off real hard, dropped down to 350 and up to 425 before the halt. But yeah, good dead bounce play if you could have caught it right away, but earning seasons, yeah, buy the rumors, sell the news, exactly. There's a lot of usually during earnings season, there's a lot of dead cat bounces. You'll have stocks that'll come out with bad earnings and they'll get oversold, and you can catch those dead cats there too. This one would be a little sketchier because they're talking about bankruptcy. Like I like dead cat bounces when they just have bad earnings and everybody freaks out and just sells the crap out of it and it drops super low. So that's what I like. This one, I mean, it did it, but at the same time, you don't really want to be from like just a normal buying investor or businessman perspective. I don't, even for a day trade, I don't really want to be buying stocks that might be going bankrupt. That's all I'm saying about that. But it did get a little dead cat. Let's see. Let's look at the top 10% losers. See, we haven't had any really big drops. This is the first one I've really seen off of some type of bad news. Because I've been looking every morning and every afternoon for 60, 70%, even 100% drops from earnings, and I'm not seeing any. No, we never found Daniel B. I don't know what Daniel B is doing. What's the difference between level 1 and 2? Level 1, I think all level 1 is just like the prices. I don't think the level 1 shows you much else. I don't think level 1 shows you the bid and ask and the bid size and oh, it just got unhalted here. Like level 1 is just like your base stats, like the price and maybe like one or two other things. Level 2 is just way more detail. Yeah, there you go. There's your specific definition of it. Let's see, AMD dropped down. I might add some AMD if it dropped down some more. But yeah, Satoshi had a good definition. I'm bad at giving straight out definitions. I like to give like examples and simplified things. But given like detailed definitions, I'd have to have it right in front of me. Yeah, it did drop down to 53. Hmm. It's kind of curling over. I want to give it a few days. I want to see if it's going to drop down a little bit more. I'd like to see AMD come down to maybe 50. Then I would add some shares to my portfolio. But it is in a decent little dip now. This could just be a quick little dip, and then, the next day it could rip. So, rip back up to that 56, 58 area. But yeah, I just want to give it a day or two just to see if it's going to come down anymore. But I do like it long term for sure. You got some more AMD in after hours? Hey, I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. What I'm really interested in seeing is AMD testing this $60 mark in the next month or two, especially with the economy opening back up, and see if it breaks out this high and makes the new high. I like to see AMD trading up above 60 for a while. That'd be pretty neat, and I think it's very possible that it could happen. So Will's still slowly climbing up. This is on my watch list this morning just because last time it broke this 150 area back here, it made that nice run up to 239. So it may not do it today, but maybe I have to watch it tomorrow. We'll see. Did it bounce nice? Let's see. Oh yeah. So very nice dead cat bounce. Very nice. From 356 all the way to 485. See, this is the hot market I want. I want the hot market where we got big rippers and dead cat bounces and we got all these different options to play. That's what I like. We've not been in that in a very long time. But all right, guys, appreciate everybody joining me as always. Good job to everybody who made some money today. We had some good wins on Capper. Some of you guys killed CMRX. We'll be back here tomorrow, as always. And you guys have a great rest of your day. And I appreciate you guys joining me. Until next time.